dah recording dah. Dah record dah.
Boleh start?
Tak apa. Tak apa, ni aku
potong.
Drop.
Alright.
Right.
Duduklah habis.
Tak natal dah.
Right, Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. I would like to introduce myself. Hi, my name is Abdul Malik Faris bin Azli, student ID 582212 So the presentation entitled is a progress development of East Coast Rail Link project. It's more known as ECRL. Okay. So introduction of ECRL. The East Coast Rail Link (ECRL) is a standard gauge double track rail link infrastructure project linked from Port Klang on the Strait of Malacca to Kota Baru in the Northwest Peninsula, Malaysia, connecting the East Coast Economic Region, state of Pahang, Terengganu and Kelantan to one another, as well as the Peninsula West Coast Central Region. And you can see the chart, the picture on the side, the route from the Wakaf Baru, Kota Baru, pass through Kuala Terengganu, Kuantan at the Port City one, and the lastly for at the Port Klang. Infrastructure development. The scheme plan for a standard gauge rail line with double tracking, spur track, tunnels, bridge, viaduct, depot, platform and signaling system are also part of the network. So this four picture of the infrastructure. The first one is the tunnel at Dungun, located at Dungun, Terengganu. The second one is civil work for double track slab. The picture below is a viaduct for proposal, and the lastly is the signaling infrastructure. So we like to highlight the signaling infrastructure in our presentation. Okay, for the next slide is there are two types of train will be used in ECRL. For the first one is a EMU for a passenger, and the second one is a rail freight locomotive. Both have a different purpose. For the passenger, is a service will be provided by a fleet card code CJ6 type EMUS with seating for 450 people. This EMUS can be environmentally conscious and quieter than the most EMUS. So that means this train can carry more people, carry more passenger, and the train more faster and more quieter. It said can be around 160 km per hour for the high-speed railway. Okay, for the rail freight locomotive, this is for carrying a good from one port to another port. For example, from Port Klang, the receive a good at there, Port Klang, to the port at Kuantan, and can furthermore proceed to the Kota Baru with one single track for the high-speed railway. All right. East Coast Rail Link project, ECRL project, is divided to three phases. For the phase number one, it consists of 688 kilometer in distance from Klang Valley to Kuantan. That is for the first phase. We can see the image below. That is a proposal that currently the progress of the project. This is for the phase 1. So it start from Port Klang and end up at the port Kuantan Port. Alright. Okay, for the next slide is the phase 2. For the phase 2, it will cover from Kuantan to Kuala Terengganu. We can see the mapping at the side. It has a 12 package of the project. So one package and another package have a different kilometer of distance. So for example, package number 1 is cover for 3.75 kilometer, and for package number 2, it cover 11 kilometer. So that's a distance between one package to another one package. So we can see that it has a 12 package of project in currently work in progress, right? Okay, phase 3, we'll say for the phase 3, the rail line connecting Kuala Terengganu to Kota Baru and Tumpat. We can see the picture below. The station for the Kuala Terengganu, Telaga Papan, Kampung Raja, Tok Bali, Jelawat, Kota Baru, and Wakaf Baru. Actually include Tumpat, but for this picture is not included. Alright, the ECRL current progress. For overall, the ECRL project is running slightly ahead of budget. That means the project is still ongoing on time. Despite the COVID-19 pandemic, we all know that, and our unstable politician during 2018 because of the change of a government, right? We know that, right? Okay, so this is a current progress lah. We can see that ECRL current progress rate is 18.10% to the date compared to the 16.86% in June 2020. So that's been it's 2% more efficiently and follow the schedule, follow more beyond the schedule. Despite the delay is implemented schedule during the movement control order. We know that the movement control order is start at March 2020. So at that time, one whole month, the all sector of construction is need to stop because the government need to control the pandemic that spread worldwide, including in Malaysia. So the ECRL project expected to be fully completed by December 2026. Is divided into 3 sections, namely Section A, Kota Baru Dungun, Section B, Dungun Mentakap, and Section C, Mentakap Port Klang. So that's a 3 section of the ECRL project lah. This is a original route and new route proposal by previous government. We can see the slightly some change from the track in plan for the previous government. So our previous government is PH, and before PH, it called a Barisan Nasional. The facts, this project ECRL is a Barisan Nasional project that have been proposed to start since 2013 in the plan, but start the progress in 2016, I believe. So we can see the route quite similar, but at the Mentakap they have reroute to what we call it, to divert the track went down to south so that it can pass through the Nilai, Bagi and Putrajaya. In the previous plan, the ECRL will not what we call it, pass through the Putrajaya, because the main objective is want to easy for the people from Pantai Timur that majority stay in Gombak. That's why the plan is pass through Bentong, Gombak and Kuala Lumpur. Both plan of the PH and the alignment have the same starting point, that is start at Port Klang. Both have the same initial what we call it, station. All right. Okay, what we can conclude from the progress development of the East Coast Rail Link project. ECRL project is a mass project that can give a good benefit to our country, to the people, and delivering a good from Port Klang to Kuantan and main city in Kelantan, that is Kota Bharu. With this completion of the ECRL project, it can save amount of time to travel for the passenger and delivering a good. Okay, the fun facts. If we drive by a car from Kuala Lumpur to Kota Bharu, Kelantan, it will cost us around 8 to 12 hours. 8 hours is for if the traffic is quite good, but it can exceed 12 to 16 hours if what we call it, at the perayaan, musim perayaan. So with this high speed rail ECRL, it can short the amount of time from 12 hours, 8 hours to only 4 hours from Kuala Lumpur to Kota Bharu. So that have what do you call it, save amount of time lah. Yes, with the payment of the ticket is, for me, is win-win situation. Not too high, but quite good for us. Very fit to us. Okay, alright. Okay, overall the ECRL project is very good for our country in long-term investment. So I believe this project can give our economy great for another 10 to 20 years in future. because we already have a platform so that we can make more improvise in terms of delivering a good, especially for our economy and our people. All right, I think that's all from me. Thank you, sir, for giving me a chance to do this presentation. All right.